As we now enter the year 2023, I wanted to go over every single thing that Rockstar said about GTA 6 before we even get into speculation on when the GTA 6 trailer is coming, what else might be revealed this year. So in this video, we're going to be taking a trip down memory lane. This is going to be covering mainly the official stuff Rockstar has said. There's been a ton of unofficial stuff, bunch of leaks that happened. I've made plenty of videos on those, but this is simply a Rockstar timeline of everything they said about GTA 6. Now, everything began on February 4th of last year. This was when Rockstar officially, for the first time ever, came out and said the next Grand Theft Auto game is being worked on. They didn't specifically say GTA 6, but the tweet you can read, many of you have been asking about a new entry in the Grand Theft Auto series, and with every new project, our goal is to always significantly move beyond what we've previously delivered. We're pleased to confirm that active development for the next entry in the series is underway. So that was back in February of last year. Now, since then, they've not given us a major announcement of any sort, but there's a bunch of other stuff scattered throughout the year. The next thing that happened was with the release of the GTA Trilogy. Now, this is somewhat official from Rockstar. It's also maybe some speculation, but this picture here, ignore Ron. I don't know what he's doing. He's just a conspiracy theorist, like we all are, I guess, talking about GTA 6. But this picture was a new picture that Rockstar actually implemented into the GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition in San Andreas. There's a UFO bar. And this was a new picture. This picture was not in the original San Andreas game in that UFO bar, but they put it in the definitive edition. It's a very, very good looking picture if this is like video game graphics. It doesn't look like this is a real life picture. The clouds in the back, they actually look very much like the Red Dead Redemption 2 clouds. But because of this, a lot of us sort of thought this might be the first look at GTA 6. This might have been a very tiny little Easter egg. One of the Rockstar developers just threw in the definitive edition that whenever GTA 6 eventually comes out, we'll be able to find this location in the game and be like, wow, that was it back then. Again, that's some speculation, but this picture was added in the San Andreas definitive edition, and there really hasn't been any answers as to why since. So make up your mind, but yeah, this was officially added, something new by Rockstar. After that, I believe back in March, again, this isn't necessarily GTA 6 related, but GTA Plus, the new subscription service, Rockstar added it to GTA Online. An 8 or 9-year-old game at the time, they added a $6.99 per month subscription service. The only reason I wanted to bring this up is because I think it does give you a pretty good idea of what to expect in GTA 6, at least the online part of GTA 6. There's going to be a subscription service. I don't know if it'll be GTA Plus 2 or if they'll just continue with the name GTA Plus, but I would definitely expect a subscription service in the online portion of the game. Like, there's just no way Rockstar is adding this to GTA Online, but not like the next version of GTA Online. So yeah, expect that. Then we jump, I believe, into July. This was a little post from the Newswire. This was when Rockstar was explaining to the community that they're no longer going to be working on Red Dead Online. At least they're not going to be doing major content updates. And the reason was because they're working on GTA 6. They state, over the past few years, we've been steadily moving more development resources to the next entry in the Grand Theft Auto series, understanding more than ever the need to exceed players' expectations and for this next entry to be the best it can possibly be. And as a result, we're in the process of making some big changes to how they support Red Dead Online. And somewhat of a side note, with the newest GTA Online DLC being pretty subpar, it's pretty evident that the majority of their developer resources are actually working on GTA 6. Then I believe later that month, Rockstar somewhat did an interview with Jason Schreier, one of the biggest gaming insiders. This was on his Bloomberg website. This article was a pretty big PR piece for Rockstar, and they went into detail on how the culture at Rockstar's changed and blah, blah, blah. But some of the things they did mention in this article about GTA 6 They confirmed that yes, GTA 6 will include a playable female protagonist for the first time. Now we know what she looks like because of the 90 leaked videos, which we'll touch on here in a second, but they did confirm this back in July. They also confirmed that she will be one of a pair of leading characters in a story influenced by the bank robbers Bonnie and Clyde. Also, side note, kind of, this story, and as far as like the satire and making jokes about certain people, they're going to be toning that down in the next game. So some people like that, some people hate it, whatever. They did also mention a couple of other interesting points in this article. One, that their original plan for the title, which was codenamed Project Americas, they sort of had you going all over the place. They had places in North America, they had places in South America. It was a huge concept. But because these ambitions were so big, it says the company reeled those in and cut down the main map to a fictional version of Miami and its surrounding areas. And then the final thing that was pretty noteworthy from the article was how Rockstar's like sort of new plan regarding GTA 6's development and what's going to happen after the game, that sort of came out. Their new plan is to continually update the game over time, adding new missions and cities. That's one really big thing they mentioned. Cities are going to be added on a regular basis. I mean, probably like GTA Online DLCs now, one in the summer, maybe one in the winter. And this whole idea was sort of to mean less crunch for the developers. And they did mention that the game's world still remains large, so it's not going to be, you know, a tiny little game or anything. But there's going to be more interior locations than previous GTA games. So from this article, they actually gave quite a bit of pretty good information about the game. Then we fast forward to the leak. In September, I believe, actually maybe on the 9th anniversary of the game, a massive leak happened. 90 plus videos were leaked online. Apparently a hacker gained access to a Slack account of a Rockstar employee. And that's a software that a lot of tech companies use to communicate with each other. And from those leaked videos, we got this picture of a map, kind of. This was mapped out. The outline is still up in the air, but it did give us a really good look as to how the map is going to look like. We have the main Vice City part over here on the right. You got some sort of country stuff up in the left. You got a giant lake. Obviously down here, the Keys. But a lot of the clips, which of course I cannot show you guys, you're going to have to go out and find them yourself if you want to see them. But these clips were, I believe, actually from earlier in 2022 and 2021. So they weren't that old. And they did showcase a bunch of new content. Vehicles, the characters. We actually got to see Jason and Lucia, which are the main characters. As well as we got to see a little bit of the actual city itself. Now, of course, this wasn't officially from Rockstar, but right after it, they did put out this message, a message from Rockstar Games. It recently suffered a network intrusion in which people obviously got a bunch of their footage from the next GTA game. They did say that there's no disruption and that there's not going to be any long-term effect on the development of the game, but they did sort of end it by saying to look out soon for more information. They say we will update everyone again soon. And of course, properly introduce you to this next game when it is ready. That again was, I believe, in September. Since then, silence. So that was a somewhat of a timeline of everything that Rockstar's mentioned about GTA 6. If you do want to know more about those leaked videos, I made a couple of videos. I'll leave a link top right. You can check those out. But hopefully now you have a better idea of exactly where Rockstar's at regarding the announcement, like the official announcement, I guess, of GTA 6. After seeing everything they've mentioned here, 2023 definitely seems like it's going to be the year for the trailer, for the announcement, for some screenshots, for some articles talking about the game. So I'm excited. I hope you guys are as well. If you'd enjoyed the video, please drop it a like. Also hit that subscribe button if you are new around here and want to know more about GTA 6, because once we find out more, I will let you guys know. That's going to do it for the video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, I'll see you all in the next one.